5 countries that are one step away from acquiring nuclear weapons. 1. Saudi Arabia. The Saudis have always been worried about Iran. In a Fox News interview, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman said,
"If they get one, we have to get one, but we don't want that."
He added, "This isn't a new position. Back in 2018, MBS said almost the exact same thing."
Saudi Arabia does not want to acquire any nuclear bomb, but without a doubt, if Iran developed a nuclear bomb, we will follow suit as soon as possible.
The interview was recorded during his first visit to Washington. The U.S. wants Saudi Arabia to sign a normalization agreement with Israel. In return, Riyadh wants support for a civil nuclear program, but this would mean access to uranium enrichment technology. It could be used to produce a nuclear explosive. The Saudi energy minister talked about a full nuclear cycle. The Saudis may already have undeclared enrichment facilities. China allegedly built a factory in the Saudi desert. It converts uranium ore into yellow cake. That's an intermediate stage before enrichment. 2. Iran. Iran's nuclear program has been a thorn in America's side for years. It was launched in the 1950s with American help. That was part of Atoms for Peace, a civil nuclear program. But after the 1979 Islamic Revolution, Iran sought weapons. It continued the program in secret. In the 2000s, a secret uranium enrichment program was revealed. Iran has several research sites and 2 uranium mines. It has a research reactor and uranium processing facilities. They include 3 known uranium enrichment plants. Iran has accelerated its nuclear program in recent years. It doesn't have nuclear weapons yet, but it would now take it 2 weeks to produce enough fissile material for a weapon. 3. Egypt. In 2013, President Abdeli Mansour made an announcement. Egypt was restarting its nuclear power program in El Dabaa. The country needs a cheap source of energy. Egypt bought its first reactor from the Soviets in 1954. But it abandoned its nuclear program after the 1967 Six-Day War. Egypt's defeat by Israel weakened its economy, but it gradually restarted research. In the 2000s, the IAEA discovered undeclared nuclear experiments. Egypt has a history of pursuing weapons of mass destruction. It has produced and used chemical and biological weapons. Officially, it has no intention of building nukes. 4. Turkey. On the face of it, Turkey doesn't need nuclear weapons. As a NATO member, it's already hosting U.S. nukes. But in 2019, President Erdogan gave an impassioned speech.
"Several countries have missiles with nuclear warheads, not 1 or 2. But we can't have them. This I cannot accept. There is no developed nation in the world that doesn't have them."
The U.S. reminded Turkey it was already covered by Article 5, but Erdogan doubled down in an address to the UN.
The position of nuclear power should either be forbidden for all or permissible for everyone.
In 2023, Russia agreed to build a nuclear power plant in Turkey. This opens the door to possible sources of nuclear materials. 5. Brazil. Brazil officially opened the Resende enrichment plant in 2006. The Brazilian government refused to admit IAEA inspectors. Brazil insisted its enrichment process was an industrial secret. It also claimed its technology was better than that of the US and France. Brazil has retained the capacity and know-how. It can produce and deliver nuclear weapons. Experts agree that it would take about 3 years. The centrifuges at the Resende enrichment plant can be reconfigured. They could produce highly enriched uranium